Our show is all about fun, positive entertainment.
You are watching PDXposed, and I'm Heather Frelia. And on this episode, we are giving you a double dose of Portland's giving spirit.
I'm John Olson, and thanks for joining us today. The Buffalo Gap is a staples in John's Landing. Watch as their parking lot is transformed into a multi-band charity event venue.
The Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, also known as OMSI, is known throughout the country. So we decided to take our group on a tour of the facility, and John goes underwater.
I do go underwater.
You do go underwater.
I was looking for Sean Connery. He wasn't there.
Ooh, I would have gone underwater
It's
for
a
that.
submarine from Hunt from Red October. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
That's true.
I was there.
So I thought I was in heaven. I'm surrounded by a bunch of women at a charity event, dressed up like gypsies. Turns out they were just in costume. We caught up with the Gypsy Caravan at a benefit for homeless children and the arts put on by Pear.
You know what? I have a quick question for you. What do you get when you shake up 4 hot chicks that are all musicians?
A very happy John Olson.
Very close to Dirty Martini.
I like those.
See, I don't like Dirty Martinis, but I love the band Dirty Martini, and they happen to be our featured band on this episode of PDXposed.
So don't touch that dial. You probably can't even find your remote. PDXposed will be right back. PDXposed is brought to you by Metabolize 2000. Look good, feel good.
Lots of food, lots of drinks flying. It's a fun party, but it's not just about the party now, is it, Bert?
No, it's not.
What's it about?
It's a benefit today for Loaves and Fishes. That's the Meals on Wheels people. A proceed of today's tickets go to Loaves and Fishes, which serves our senior citizens in the community.
It's a meeting place. It's a destination place. It's a place where people go that they feel comfortable with. It's not like a nightclub. It's not like where you're going to feel so uncomfortable that you're going to feel out of sort or your age differential. It's from 21 to 60.
All right, as they make their way, by the way, to the bull ring.
Big Bob and Andy. Andy's going to be going first.
Andy's my guy, Bob is Skippy's guy.
$100 on the line. Ladies, too, if you can crowd around the ring and cheer our guys on.
Show tonight at Gapfest with the Buffalo Gap.
We'll start to get worked up a little bit now. Cheer.
Go.
There we go. Cheer on, Andy.
Since we're at the Buffalo Gap, I felt a fair question was, what is a Buffalo Soldier? Let's go see what the real people of Portland have to say about that. What's a Buffalo Soldier?
Oh my gosh.
And we are at the
Buffalo
Gap, right?
Soldier is a soldier that hunts alone. Oh. What's a what?
A Buffalo Soldier.
Dreadlock Rasta.
What?
Dreadlock Rasta.
Dreadlock Rasta. That's pretty good, but no. Thanks for playing. What's a Buffalo Soldier?
A Buffalo Soldier. Shit.
We're at the Buffalo Gap, man. I mean,
Buffalo Gap's on Macadam, but Buffalo Soldier, it wasn't a. Didn't they make a movie about that?
They did.
They did.
So what was the movie about?
About the Buffalo Soldier.
What's a Buffalo Soldier?
You got me on that one.
A Buffalo Soldier. You know, I don't remember what a Buffalo Soldier was.
You're at the Buffalo Gap, dude. Come on, man. You should know what a Buffalo Soldier is, Tom.
A Buffalo Soldier is the one that's still here at 2:30 in the morning, is what I remember the Buffalo Soldier.
No, that's a Buffalo Gap Soldier. Okay, Kevin's joining us right here, and I understand you actually are a rock star. Is that true?
Only in my mind.
All right, Kevin, we're going to ask a few questions here. Okay. First of all, what's your sign?
Scorpio.
I know.
If I didn't know any better, I would think you were picking me up or something.
What's up, dude?
That's your sign.
So, special skills.
Actually, I'm a producer and engineer. That's what I do. So I've recorded half these bands that are playing here and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is a Buffalo Soldier?
Oh, man. Man, this is tough here, man. You know what? It's like, I think normally if I was like 4 beers ago, I would have been able to answer that, but...
or 4 beers later.
4 beers... Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I might think of something then. Buffalo Soldier. Man, I have no idea.
Buffalo Soldier. Someone who would catch buffaloes and ride them.
Hunts buffaloes and rides them. I like it. A Buffalo Soldier was a Civil War soldier that was an African American.
Oh, all right. That's cool.
They tried to get me to ride the bull back here, but I got a bad back, or at least that was my excuse, so no go. Don't go away. PDXposed will be right back. Portland's best-known landmarks is the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, OMSI.
It doesn't matter if you're 1 or 60, you're going to have a great time.
Earthquake!
Now, as a parent, what makes OMSI so appealing?
Well, it's a controlled environment, lots of fun activities for the kids. They can't, run off, and you can just kind of keep an eye on them, and then they can interact with other kids too. So.
There's a lot of interaction between the parents or caregivers and the children that spontaneously you kind of put the parent or the caregiver in the role of teacher, and we provide a lot of opportunities for those interactions to happen.
So this is an Australian walking stick. And it obviously wants to camouflage to look like a leaf, so that's why it has some of these interesting things on its legs here. And they actually will blow around if you blow on them a little bit. They kind of rock themselves back and forth a lot of times to look like a leaf blowing in the wind. They're totally vegetarians, and their main defense is their camouflage, so that nothing will find them and eat them.
So you're saying that little bad boy doesn't eat a steak?
That's right, exactly.
So Heather, I was at your house today and I noticed you have your pet cockroach. Why did you bring it with you to OMSI?
Well, I was feeling kind of bad, and I decided to have a better home here. This thing it's amazing. It's surrounded by just tons of fossils, in which my first question is, what is that?
Well, this over here is a part of a Triceratops skull. Like over here we have a specimen that is a whale skull that is about 30 million years old. And this one was found in Washington.
And tell me what's right next to that last head.
That is a coprolite, basically fossilized poop.
One of the coolest things you got to do if you come to OMSI is you got to go check out the sub from the Hunt for Red October. Y'all know what this room is, and
You know, Scott, I just happen to be kind of hungry.
Well, this is our crew's mess, and it serves a bunch of other purposes besides the place that they ate. It's also their entertainment, where they studied. They had back in this room over here was where they washed their dishes. They first got on board. They were junior enlisted, E1, E3. They spent 90 days down here. And this area in here is where they slept. And there's not a lot of space for people. They actually shared beds.
They shared beds?
Yeah, not the way it sounds. They actually have a guy that sleeps in the top bed, for example. He'll come off sleeping, go to relieve the guy on watch. Guy comes down, crawls in the bed. Bed's still warm from the guy that just left.
All right, you guys go enjoy the rest of the tour. I'm gonna chill. All right, I'm no engineer, Scott, but I'm guessing this is the control room?
This is the control room. Nerve center of the submarine. We launched our torpedoes from that side over in the control room. Drove the boat from up here. Inside chair is the helmsman, controlling the sailplanes and the rudder. Outside is the planesman, controlled the stern planes.
How long do those guys have to sit? Like, what's the duty?
Normal watch, I think it's somewhere between 4 and 6 hours. That's cool. That's what I've heard. Ballast tank control panel. We got a series of green lights. That told the captain or the officer of the deck that we were safe to submerge the submarine.
We had an awesome day here at OMSI. This place is incredible. What was your favorite thing, Heather?
The paleo room. Love the fossils, and always went into that. And the pool. I was mesmerized by the pool.
You were mesmerized by that. What's up with that? You kind of into that?
What was your favorite?
Brushes it over. I like the sub here, man. This is really cool. Scott gave me a great tour, and this thing was in the hunt for Red October. It's been all over the place. I like it. Here it is in Portland.
That's right, right here.
But we're not done here at OMSI.
Oh no, you know what? You cannot complete OMSI in one day. You have to come back, and I think we will. And if you want more information, you have to go to omsi.edu.
Two tons.
The dancers are actually our conductors. And so where we might have a planned beginning and a planned end, the middle of it is improv. And when the dancers change what they're doing, the band changes to go with it.
I think that often these young folks haven't been successful in school because they haven't had all of their needs met.
So what's your role in this? I mean, why did you guys start this organization? What was the inspiration behind it?
The three of us had worked with homeless youth in Portland for several years, and 11 years cumulatively between the three of us for several years. And that program closed, and we saw that there was still an incredible need for these young people to have opportunities to pursue their growth intellectually, emotionally, and physically, as well as socially.
The reason why I came to Paris to become a better artist and to make something out of my life.
I come here because this is the only place I've ever been that gives me a chance to use my talents and a place to actually use them.
And I don't have to be out in the street, instead of sitting around all day, paint, draw.
And use resources that I don't have access to, like canvas and photography.
The ladies that run this place are really awesome, and
I come to Pear because of the staff you know, you can talk to them about life, about anything, and that's good for the creative process.
And it keeps me off drugs, and it gives me something productive to do with my time.
And I got my GED also. That's originally why I came.
And it was something to do, and I just kept coming. I like it. I mean.
Okay, so somebody has to put this event together and dress up the room, which is incredibly dressed, and that would be you, Bridget.
Actually, Vicki French, who opened and really put Studio 1050 on the map, found Pear through Oregonian article not long ago, approached them about it, and not long afterwards decided that she'd like to see what she could do to contribute by throwing a party. And the Silk Road Dinner was the concept, and together we worked it all the way through the food, the furnishings, the dance, and tried to really make a complete journey concept for them.
Well, everybody, the musicians all write the music, and it's really influenced and inspired by a lot of Middle Eastern rhythms and ancient traditions and tribal rhythms, but it's very contemporary, and it's important to us that it's contemporary because we live now. It's not, we don't live, 2,000 years ago, even though we might be inspired by the rituals or the traditions of the tribes, but it's important that we are of today.
Don't go away, PDXposed will be right back. But John won't!
So what do you get when you take 4 hot chicks, also solo musicians, and you blend them into one group? You get Dirty Martini. Dirty Martini, welcome to PDXposed.
Thank you.
Tell us who you are and what you do in the band. Just pass that around.
My name is Stephanie Schneiderman. I'm a Libra, Scorpio rising. I sing in the band, like we all sing in the band.
I'm Laura Michelle, and I'm a Leo with Leo rising. And I play guitar in the band, like the rest of us, and I do a little bit of singing, and I try to keep McKinley contained because she's right next to me and she's a handful.
I'm McKinley and I'm Trouble, and we all play our own songs, and we all play guitar, and I play bass, as does Leah, and that's it.
My name's Leah Kruger. I'm a Taurus, I think, and in the band I sing and play different kinds of guitars, and I never get in any trouble at all. Right? That's true. Right.
Now you all have solo careers. How do you blend them together? How do you come together? Because I know McKinley, you're from Seattle. How do you find the time to get together?
We've all had solo careers throughout the last decade or so, and but within the solo careers, a lot of us have done collaborative work with other songwriters, and Dirty Martini kind of started out as a songwriter in the round show, just a one-time only, and which was something that all of us had tended to do from time to time, and it just kind of stuck.
Fortune, pick a winner from the virgins in the choir. Are you choking on the smoke from the fire of your desire? From the fall of your empire.
You're Dirty Martini. What's your favorite? I'm flexible. I'm willing to participate. What's your favorite martini? Stephanie, what's your favorite martini and why?
Why? I love olives, so I love triple olives and with Kettle One. There we go. This is what I like.
That's for you.
Laura's kind of our expert, and she ordered this for me at a couple gigs ago at the Fez.
I knew that she needed
and actually,
one.
she ordered it for herself, and I ended up drinking a lot of it, and so then I got one for myself. It's a Manhattan, right?
So this is for you then.
Okay.
Well, either vodka or gin. I prefer them with vodka.
One of you wrote a song about your cat.
It's not even a song about my cat. It's just, it's way sadder than that.
I'm not so peaceful anymore. I won't go sweetly like I have before. You found me shaken to the core. Well, my hands were trembling with the memories. I stumbled for your door, turned around, saw you change, descend into the dream, so beautiful and strange. Runners and lovers on your marks. The mountains are moving in the dark. Well, wisdom say it comes from the heart. Well, you think you're strong enough to stay away, but you were helpless from the start. You're alone in the wind and rain, descend into the dream, so beautiful and strange.
A few of us have been on labels. Actually, I think most of us have been on labels, and it wasn't any more fun. It wasn't any more productive. We didn't make any more money, and it was hard.
The nice thing is here, it's a really great team of people working towards something where we all have equal input and we can all get the same out of it.
Do you want to push me around? Do you want to pull this down? Do you want to make it dark and clear? You'll lead. I'm here. I'm here. Oh, 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 oh. Your hand on my throat, just a whole not to choke, just to say not to speak, and I won't. And if it's wasted like water on concrete, I don't care. And if it's blown out on boughs like thin cold air, take it. This is where I'm leaving. What's left, this is what you get.
Well, that's a wrap for another fun episode of PDXposed.
Thanks for joining us.
And thanks to our sponsors, Comcast, Vitality, Latitudes, and of course, Cherie, our awesome web developer at cdds.com.
That's right, and you guys have any great ideas for the show, go ahead and contact us at that website at www.pdexposed.com.
And please join us for more fun episodes of PDXposed. Make good memories, everybody.
At www.pdexposed.com.
Did you like the horn?
Beep, beep, beep.
Surrounded by a bunch of beautiful women all dressed up like gypsies? Gypsies? What's a gypsy? All dressed up like gypsies.
You're watching PDXposed, and I'm Heather Frelia. And on
Nifus. So stay tuned for future episodes of fun. More cars again. What? There were no cars coming.
Blame it on the cars. Have to go to omsi.edu. No, damn it.
That was right.